Hi and welcome back to the show. My name is Gavin McRae and I'm from G.J. McRae Foundation Repair. And this is our new video series where we tackle all things basement waterproofing and foundation repair related here in the GTA. We call this series In the Field, where we not only break down the premise of foundation repair from a top-down perspective, but also show you a complete time-lapse production of a full repair process. So let's get right into it. So this particular project was interesting in the sense that a portion of a foundation wall needed to be completely removed and replaced while we basically shored up and hung portions of the house from the underside. Now, these types of projects can be quite difficult and should absolutely not be completed by unseasoned teams, because we are in essence hanging portions of the house mid-air while we are working underneath of them. So this type of thing is not for the faint of heart. But there is a proper way to do these types of repairs, and we will break that down in this video. So essentially a 12-foot section of foundation wall had to be removed and fully replaced. So generally we start a project like this by essentially shoring up the interior and the exterior structure and joist work. Then we kind of clear everything away from the repair areas and remove any finish work on the physical walls themselves. Just prepare for the wall removal essentially. Next, we excavate from the outside by hand. And generally these types of projects are tight access jobs in the city. And generally we're working next to other structures close by. So hand excavation is really the only way to go for a project like this. So once we're excavated the damaged portions of the foundation wall from the outside, we begin to actually saw cut the damaged sections out of the wall. And we do this with a very handy concrete saw, actually made by Husqvarna, called the cut and break. And this piece of equipment essentially allows us to cut almost 14 inches into concrete by hand and emission free, which is a pretty rare ability for a concrete tool to do. And it can be used inside. So we really like this unit from Husqvarna. So once we essentially have both sides of the wall cut, we begin to remove the damaged portions of the foundation wall. And then we triple check all of our shoring and essentially begin to chip out and remove the wall itself, starting with its sill plate connection. So you'll see in the upcoming time-lapse video that this foundation wall we're removing turns to almost dust as we're removing it. And of course, the wall was significantly deteriorated and needed to be replaced. And that's essentially why a project like this would come to pass. And sometimes concrete foundation walls can deteriorate to the point that they may no longer support the house above them. So these types of replacement projects can be quite common in the GTA. So once we actually have the foundation wall itself fully removed and disposed of, we immediately form new concrete footings and install our rebar detail same day. Because although the structure is shored up properly, we definitely do prefer to get a new foundation wall reinstalled underneath the house as soon as possible, because of course the entire weight of the house is essentially being suspended during this process, and we like to reconnect things as quickly as possible. So once the footing is cured, we begin rebuilding a brand new foundation wall with cinder block and a very special type of concrete block called a knockout block that is really unique because it allows for a pretty straightforward installation of solid vertical rebar into its hollow cores, and it helps whereby you don't need to cut every single cinder block in areas of vertical rebar reinforcement in these block walls. A knockout block is a really key element of a project like this for us. So, layer by layer as we're building the block wall up, we essentially install our vertical rebar into the required block cavities, plus we install a horizontal rebar chair mesh every second course of block. And that makes things quite strong. Lastly, the very top course of cinder block which would be in this area here, has two solid lines of rebar located between its joints, and that top core of cinder block is completely filled, and a reconnection to the sill plate takes place at that point. So final, that upper connection of blockwork is really super solid and quite significant strength-wise. So once the new cinder block wall is up and reconnected to the structure itself, we can sort of take a breath and let things, begin to cure and dry in the wall. So once the wall is cured, we essentially remove the shoring, and the structure is slowly dropped back onto our new foundation wall. Once that's done, then we essentially waterproof the wall from the exterior with the proper rubberized membrane, and we fasten drainage board to the new wall and essentially backfill by hand. So in this case, the wall thickness was quite wide because so many generations of exterior parging repairs by previous homeowners took place. So we had to parge the exterior of our new blockwork quite thick to match things back aesthetically from the outside. But all in all, the new foundation wall installation was pretty smooth. So that's the general breakdown of where, why, and how a project like this comes to pass for us. So enjoy the coming project Timelapse, and thank you for tuning in. And lastly, if you have any questions related to basement waterproofing, foundation repair, or underpinning, you can give us a shout at any time. We can be reached at wetbasements.com. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next project.